Good afternoon. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications Abundance Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. We're going to talk about 40 ways to be kind to yourself after 40. 40 ways to be kind to yourself after 40. And these are really good ones right here. Some of them are weird, but for the most part, these are really good ones. And I really do like this one right here, and I like that picture. It says, appreciate your smile lines. What is so wrong with a smile line? So sorry to break it to you, but wrinkles are inevitable to you as you age. Because of that, you should never feel bad about such a natural process, especially considering what some of those new lines represent. Now, according to the Mayo Clinic, repeated facial expressions like smiling can cause grooves beneath the skin over time, something that eventually turns into permanent wrinkles. But what better wrinkle? Do you want to be old, like down in the molly grubs all the time? And those lines are something that should be appreciated. The reminders, guess what? The reminders of all the amazing and happy memories that you've had throughout your life. I know somebody went to school with this girl, and it's a lady now, and so she never smiled. And I was like, why don't you ever smile? She got such a pretty smile. She said, I don't want wrinkles later on in life. I said, but then you're going to have this frowny look the rest of it. Nobody's going to want to be around you because they're going to think you're in a bad, nasty mood all the time. He said, well, I just don't want the wrinkles. I said, bring them on. People you're attracted to you more when you smile and when you act like you're happy. Okay, so sometimes just plain old smile and look in your mirror and make fun of yourself. That'll put you in a good mood every single time. Okay, number 2 says keep your mornings to yourself. And so here's somebody who's sipping on just a little bit of coffee right here. And this is his time to himself. You know, sometimes you just have to do that. Like here's what Phil says all the time. If I'm missing Donna, she's either going to be either at the greenhouse, which is the White House now, or she's out in the garden, or she's in the studio. Those are my 3 places that I like to be more than anywhere on earth, except with Phil, of course. But sometimes you just need a little time away. That's why it's a lot of times there are retreats for men and sometimes there are retreats for women, and they miss each other. You know, the husband spouses and the husband and wife. And when they've been on a little retreat, they come back, they're happy to be with their spouse, absolutely. So if you wake up and you instantly rush off to work, you're missing out on some of those serious me time. From now on, rise just a little bit earlier and take some time for yourself. I like to rise early in the morning. So from now on, rise a little earlier, take time for yourself, keeping your phone off while you get into a workout. Sometimes just a workout can be really good. Make yourself a healthy breakfast, and who knows, maybe even spend some time to read your newspaper, your favorite book. Phil and I do the book of Proverbs every morning. Maybe even take some time to read the newspaper. Now, just don't read the nasty bad news. Maybe go to the comics section and do some comic sections, and then if you must, there's some bad news. Find out what's going on, but end it. Do the sandwich effect. End it on the comic section, unless it's some weird outtake on, I don't know, liberal agendas. Okay, the day and night can get a little crazy, so you deserve to keep mornings for yourself. And for more ways, you can find ways, and Google this, you can find ways to cheer you up in the morning. This one I totally recommend right here. Spend more time outside. Phil can tell you that I'm pretty hard to live with in the winter time because we don't go out as much, and I'm very cold natured. Have to bundle up, walk out in the cold. Then I have asthma, which can kind of gets into my lungs and that kind of thing. So that's no fun. But people spend the majority of their lives indoors. So let's talk about this. They're either at the desk at work or in front of the TV, you name it. There's plenty of reasons to make sure you're getting some nature in your life on a more regular basis, though. In fact, one study published in the journal Environmental Science and Technology actually revealed that it does wonders for your mental health, improving your mood, self-esteem, and reducing stress. Let me tell you something you do. If you don't own an animal, let's say you live in an apartment complex and maybe they don't allow animals. You got to be around animals. So you can find a shelter like there's one here called Second Chance Animal Shelter. Doug and Wanda McGee on this. So let's just say you can't be around dogs. Do you know that you can take a dog out and take it for a walk? Just go find a park. And by the way, Second Chance Animal Shelter is located in DeKalb County right before you get to the Marshall County line. And you'll see a sign that says Second Chance Animal Shelter. You can take the walk to some beautiful walking area out in there. They actually have little trails and things that you can actually walk the dog. Take some time and be around nature. You'd be amazed at what that does. Okay, this is something I got to do to myself all the time. It's called pep talks. Yeah, pep talks. Everyone's always putting themselves down when they should be building themselves up. Stop that negative self-talk. Instead, just start doing some daily affirmations. It gives you a little nice reminder of how amazing you definitely are. Or maybe to your significant other. So hubbies, tell the wife, start out the day, tell your wife something that she's really amazing at. Now wives, you got to tell the husband something he's amazing at. You'd be amazed at what that can do for you and for your marriage as well. So stop the negative talk and just adding a little more positively into your life is going to make you feel a whole lot better off. This is a good one right here. Number 5, laugh. Even if it's laughing at yourself. Okay, laugh at some crazy stuff I say here on the show. I don't care. I just want you to laugh. So whoever said laughter is the best medicine was not lying. Make sure you give yourself time, a little bit of time to giggle on, whether it's during a hangout with your friends or by watching your favorite show or your favorite movie for the 100th time. Watch Andy Griffith. There's some good things on that. One study from the journal, and it's called Advances in Mind-Body Medicine, showed that by adding a little humor into your life can decrease your level of cortisol, which helps de-stress your body. While another found, and this is from the University of Maryland, by the way, found that even just 15 minutes a day, along with some exercise, laughing can help protect you against heart disease. Yeah, laughter is pretty powerful stuff. It most certainly is. Number 6, let me help keep up with what time it is, because I want to get these all in here for you. Number 6, put your health first. You got to do that. As you get older, your body starts to change. May not feel quite as good as you did when you were in the 20s, but eating a healthy, wholesome diet can help keep you feeling young for years to come. So skip the processed and fried stuff. Fill your tummy with fruits, vegetables, and healthy protein as much as possible, and you'll always be feeling top notch. Now, having your own garden, and by the way, there's a sense of accomplishment when you have your own garden. If it's a small one, maybe you live in town and all you have is just a little deck on the back. You can have a vertical garden, and you can grow things, grow your own tomatoes, and have a tomato sandwich, make your own salad greens by having an indoor garden. Yeah, yeah, that's a really good thing to do. We actually grow lettuce inside now. So instead of driving me feel crazy in the wintertime when I can't be outside, I'm going to be able to see that garden on the inside. And that's going to help you. It's going to help him too. Yoga. Go to yoga. Do stretching exercises. Check that off your daily workout. According to researchers from Harvard Medical School, it's also a natural way to relieve anxiety and stress, all thanks to the combo of controlled movements and breathing. So being nice to yourself means being nice to your body, and spending some time in your favorite poses will help make the difference inside and out. And much more. For a secret, you can check out 20 ways you've stopped yourself from being more mindful without realizing it. We're going to have that in another one. Do a bunch of face masks. And not what you're thinking. So why pay for a facial when you can do it yourself at home? Stock up on your favorite face mask and pamper yourself a couple of times a week, and it's good for you as well. Just sit back and relax. But you will also give your skin what it needs to look healthy as you age, and for more ways to make your life feel well. So let me tell you, this is from an esthetician friend of mine. She's in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we talked about this a couple of times. She said, you know, women think they have these wrinkles on their face, and they really don't. All they got to do is exfoliate their skin. And she always suggests some kind of a mud or a clay mask. You go to Amazon, go to the link right up there, go to Amazon, and you can find all kinds of fantastic face masks. Won't cost you a fortune either. I like a clay mask. And it just feels so good. And then when you wash that thing off, put your moisturizer on your face, feels good. Now, don't forget under the neck. You need to do that too. And guys, this is for you too. It's not just for the women. Okay, once you leave the office, power down. Now, if you wanted to, you could spend all day, every day responding to emails, right? As they come in, it's going to take forever to do that. But that's not the best idea for your mental health. So give yourself a chance to re-energize at night by setting a strict no email policy. I know it's hard to do after you leave the office for the day. Those messages can wait until morning. And for more ways to master everyday art email, there's 20 genius email hacks that will improve your life. We're going to be talking about that a little bit later too. Number 10, walk, walk, walk. Did I say that enough? Walk, walk, walk. Moving your body as much as possible is one of the best things you can do for your well-being. So go on a morning walk to start your day off right. Then head outside during your lunch break. 2. According to a study published in Emotion, the simple act of getting out of your chair and getting some steps in can help give you a major mood boost, even if you don't expect it to. It's really good for you. Okay, we're going to talk about turning your phone off and reading a book. You can actually do it. There was a day, by the way, young people, there was once a day we didn't have cell phones attached to our hip all the time. It was a wonderful thing. Okay, we'll be back in just a few minutes, so hang in there, okay? We'll be right back. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. Let Rhonda at Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC take the burden off you for all your tax needs. I know because Rhonda has been taking care of my business since 2013. I feel Rhonda works for me because she knows the direct questions to ask to better benefit my unique business in order for me to get back the biggest refund possible. Rhonda is an ongoing student, and she knows tax laws are in a constant change every year. Call 256-281-9903 for an appointment to take the dread out of getting your taxes done. Rhonda is located at 11968 U.S. Highway 431 in Boaz. Again, that number is 256-281-9903. And let Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC champion your personal and business taxes. Jeff McCurdy of the McCurdy Law Firm has been a public service of this area for over 10 years. McCurdy, a member of the Henniger City Council, serves as prosecutor for the town of Sylvania and was named public defender for the city of Rainsville. The McCurdy Law Firm is located at 17326 Alabama Highway 75 in Henniger to better represent his Jackson and DeKalb County clients. If you need to be represented by a true public servant with proven success, call Jeff at 256-996-8701 or send a private email to mccurdylawfirm@gmail.com. No representation is made that the legal services performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018.
Looks like you've been sleeping well.
Megan, he's back. The My Pillow guy.
And you're looking good.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, My Pillow 2.0.
The best sleep just got even better. Whether you have a My Pillow or not, you need to get the brand new My Pillow 2.0. Call or go to mypillow.com now. Use your promo code, and for a limited time, when you buy one, you'll get a second one absolutely free.
Okay,
Are you ready?
We all wonder what tomorrow will bring, but the future lays itself at the feet of the prepared and surrenders to the will of the persistent. It's not easy, but today shapes you so you can shape tomorrow. With Northeast Alabama Community College, when the future asks if you're ready, you can answer.
Yes.
Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
My name is Donna, and I am your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, and Abundance Television found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Make sure you check out that podcast down there, netnewsnetwork.net. Again, thank you so much for watching. We're talking about being good to yourself after 40. 40 ways to be good to yourself after 40. And this could work for anybody of any age. Even some of you young people out there get all bogged down with your jobs and those kinds of things. But we're going to talk about this. And young folks, this is a good one for you too. Turn off your phone and read a book. You'd be amazed at what that can do for you. 1 second you're scrolling through the things on your phone. Next, you realize 2 whole hours have been just blown by. You can't recall those hours. So instead of wasting away your life staring at a screen, take a break with a good book. It's not just an easy way to score a mood-boosting digital detox, but a study published, and this is in JAMA Psychiatry, JAMA, actually showed that it can help your mind get stronger as you age, even by helping prevent dementia. And I know somebody who's doing this, and she's 101 years old. That's my Aunt Elizabeth Burgess. So Aunt Elizabeth, she was on the show when she turned 100. This is her 100th birthday. And so that's a simple question. I said, and she lives by herself, by the way. Yeah. And has her complete mind and remembers everything. I mean, she goes back to all these, but we'll say, what was Papa like when he was a little boy? She can give you detailed information about everything he did, the good things and the bad things. So I asked her, I said, what do you do? And she said, well, first of all, I like to memorize Bible verses. She said, another thing, I like to do crossword puzzles, and she loves to read. As a matter of fact, she's given me, I don't know how many books that she has read. And she should give her books. If you want to get her something, get her a book. She's completely happy with that. In different ways that she can learn things. And I'll tell you something else. She's still a trader. She still likes to go to auctions, and she still likes to buy, and she also still likes to collect, and she likes to resell. So that's how she stays a young 101. Yeah, she got it going on. She'll be 102 on this birthday in August. Sharp lady. Okay, number 12. We're going to look at this one. Don't ignore your vacation days. Even though Americans have plenty of vacation days available, one survey found 662 million of them were still unused in 2016, and I'm sure it's still that way now. Yeah, there's a lot of time people could have spent with their families on the beach, traveling the world, really doing anything other than working, so don't let another one of them pass you by, and celebrate all your hard work with well-being, deserved time off, checking things off your bucket list. Do you know what? Also, here's an extra bonus. So dig this. Research has shown it's good for your health too. It helps fight off heart disease. Who'd have thought? Go on ahead, take that vacation days. Teach yourself a new skill. Okay, you can do it. Maybe you always wanted to play the piano, or maybe you always thought magic tricks would just look cool. Go to kids' birthday parties, whatever it is. Take the time to teach yourself a new skill. Even though you're well out of your school days, you should always make sure you're still learning. Like I'm 63. You know what I did? Through Auburn University, I took a class on master gardening. I did that. Just finished up. Last week was the last day of the class. I still want to learn. I mean, I still do, and that keeps you youthful. It really does. Plus, you're learning stuff, okay? You need to do that. So even though you're well out of school days, you should always make sure you're still learning. So with how easy it is to learn, it's just about anything on YouTube these days. Why not give it a try? So Phil has done a lot of things at the house. He didn't have to go to school for it. He just went to youtube.com on how to fix something in plumbing, how to take a floor out. Oh my goodness, that was a mess. How to take a floor out, how to put another floor in, how to do this, how to do that. He has learned so many things, and I have too, just by looking at YouTube videos. Teach yourself a new skill. Okay, here's a biggie right here, and we're going to talk about this one right here. Okay, limit your time on social media. Did you know that being kind to yourself also means take care of your mental health? And unfortunately, all the time that's spent on Facebook and Instagram really isn't doing you any good. It's been shown that people spend upward of 2 hours a day on social media. In other words, the biggest waste of time ever. So according to past research, that results in everything from an increase in stress to an increase in mood. So keeping to a minimum, it's okay. I mean, everything within a balance, okay? You don't want to stay like all day on social media. But you do, and this is a good way to keep up with friends, and some people use it to keep up with their ex. Who cares what your ex is doing? Don't do that. Just, keep up with your family and your friends, kids who live out of state, that kind of thing. That's what you do with social media. It doesn't matter on what movie star bought what, or none of that stuff matters. Who cares? So get out and do things. Read a book again. That's such a wonderful thing to do. Play a game of checkers with a friend. Do you know that's a good thing to do? Checkers. Play a game of Monopoly. That's always another fun thing to do too. Okay, so we talked about that. I've preached enough about that. Okay, this is number 15, and it's use essential oils. I gotta tell you, I love my essential oils. Sometimes treating yourself is as easy as digging into your essential oil collection. They've been used for thousands of years, and it's like this never-ending list of purposes, from reaping the anti-inflammatory benefits of ginger to getting the memory-boosting effects of rosemary. Putting some eucalyptus in your diffuser can also make your home feel as tranquil as a spa on those days when you just want to hang out and relax. Okay, so here is my favorite one. Right here is this is rosemary, and I'll have to tell you, just the smell of the scent of rosemary. So here's what I like to do. I like to put some on my pulse points right here. I grow rosemary as well. I like to have it outside the door and just have fun with rosemary. Put some at the nose area. So you're always smelling. Put it a little bit behind your ears. There's just something about the fragrance of rosemary. And it has been known, and it has been shown that it is a real good memory relaxer. Okay, don't shower. What are you saying, Donna? Don't shower. Okay, this is what I mean by that. I want you to be clean, okay? Showers serve one purpose, and that's to get you clean like super fast. But baths, on the other hand, they obviously help you freshen up, but they also give you the chance to unwind at the same time. Skip the shower a few times a week and draw yourself a nice hot bubble bath for a relaxing soak. You definitely deserve it. Okay, number 17, remember that everybody ages. Okay, everybody does. Okay, take a picture, look at a picture of your grandmother from when she was, say, 20 years old. Breathtakingly beautiful. Still breathtakingly beautiful. Okay, just a different way. Because she has those pretty little lifelines on there. Think about that. Your grandmother with those pretty lifelines. She didn't have those lifelines when she was 20 years old, but she has them now. And listen to the stories, okay? Now, if you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and feel a little down when you notice a new wrinkle pop up, don't. The smooth skin on your 20s might be gone, but just remember, aging isn't a bad thing, and everyone goes through it. Instead of dreading it, enjoy every single second of the process. Meditate or prayer every day. Okay, it doesn't take much time to read the many benefits of prayer. According to the Mayo Clinic, even just a few minutes a day can help you find your calm. Now, the ancient practice has shown to help with everything from depression to sleep disorders to chronic pain, but it will also help with your self-compassion, something everyone can use a little bit more of. And if you need some help making the most of the practice, go to the book of Proverbs, and that'll help. Number 19, schedule me time. There's got to be some time for you. Even if you're married, you got to give your spouse a rest, right? No matter how busy that day is, you got to make some time for yourself. So clear part of your schedule at least once a week for a little me time. And spend it however you please, whether that's driving to the beach or going to the movie theater. Since you use up a lot of time, your energy on others, it's only fair that you have some time to yourself. And this is one that's really kind of cool, and it's get something pampering to yourself, like get a manicure, get a pedicure, do something, whatever it is, to practice pampering yourself with a regular manicure, pedicure. It may not be the most important thing in the world to somebody else, but it is to you, so whatever that is. Get a grip on stress. Can't say that enough. Between work and your personal life, there's a whole lot of stress, and it's really hard to shake once it builds up. So it's important to take an effort to rid your life with as much of that tension as possible. Though research has shown even thinking you're stressed can increase your risk of heart disease. Yeah, even thinking about it can be a bad thing. Take some mental health days. More and more companies are offering their employees mental health days. Unlike sick days, you take them when you're struggling with everything from feeling generally overwhelmed to stress and depression. So doing this might not only help you to be better on your job once you return, but can also give you the chance to recharge. Number 23, go to therapy. It helps. Speaking of mental health, it's one of the nicest things you can do for yourself if you feel like you need it. There's a Christian psychiatrist. His name is Dr. Don Brock. And Dr. Brock is actually in the Mentone, Fort Payne area, so you might want to check him out. He's a really neat guy. My name is Donna, and I'm your host. Thank you so much for watching The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, and Abundant Television, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Don't forget that podcast, netnewsnetwork.net. Again, thank you so much for watching. I sure do appreciate it.